Welcome back to Jake's Wealth. This is the same video that I posted recently because going through these cards, I got halfway through, check it out. So many cards. I could be called the card man. Alright, so back into it. We got about 300 cards to go. This is a sealed 40-year-old MLB off the bat. You'll get into it. Just be patient. So Andy Van Slyke, I don't know if you guys are sleeping through this. You probably were sleeping through the other one because it ran for like 30 minutes. Cecil Fielder, is that a good card? Cecil Fielder, no. I have the list over here. The top cards, just to reiterate, because we have to create, this is number 2. This is number 2 of the episode. We have Damon Berryhill, he's a Topps All-Star. These are 1989. I just opened this. I'll show you guys the wrapper. This is what it was. It was like that in this, you know. Then we got this going, and now we're back going through the cards to find Randy Johnson, number 1 card, which we've already found. Nolan Ryan, have not seen that one come through. John Smoltz, Craig Biggio, seen it. Gary Sheffield, not sure. Gary Templeton, check that out. We got a record breaker 88 coming up next. These are all 10s. They're not 10s, but they're, I wouldn't call them PSA 10 or CGC 10 or VGC TE. You get the idea. So it's about how they were printed, and just because they're brand new does not mean that they're Jim Abbott is who we're looking for. I just saw Jim Gott. Andy Benez, number 1 draft pick. I look at these and feel like I'm finding inserts. It's pretty cool. It's not only about, there's many layers. Jose Canseco. There's Jose Canseco. I feel like he was in a song. He just has a name that flows. But you don't know. You can't choose your name. You're just named what you're going to be named. Okay, we have a Bam Bam Andre Dawson. All-Star. Yeah. Blah. We got a Ramon Martinez, a Mark Ruby, a Dave Stewart. Yeah. Yeah, stay with me here. Wake up, wake up. We're looking for... What are we doing? Alright, okay, we're going through these 40-year-old cards that... Wow, they smell... They should make a candle called Vintage Cards. There's a business idea for you guys. A candle card Vintage Cards, and it mimics. Because this... It smells like a record store from 1980s that was on the 2nd floor of an apartment building. And the owner slept in the spare bedroom and ate pizza every night. Something along the lines. We got a Walt Weiss Topps draft pick. Let's get back to the cards. Mike Schmidt, Ron Darling, Ray Allison, Iverson, Pete, no, it's not. Oral, Hersher, Lou Meadows, Tim, Gary Ritas. Was that one of the good cards? No, it was Gary Sheffield. Which I think we already found, so we can forget about that. Chris Sabo, Top Trading Star. We setting aside the good cards. I haven't mentioned it yet, but I have stacks like this. If you want these cards, they're brand new condition. I just opened them. Let me know, and you can have them. And I'll keep the cards that I like. Hence the good cards. But every card has value. We got a record breaker. The Kid. Who is this? Gary Carter. Alright, that's pretty cool. You know, it's a record breaker 88, so I'll set it aside. Dave Henderson. Was that on the list of good cards? No. Gary Pettis. Gary Carter. Pettis followed by Gary Carter. All-star. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Stack 'em and lack 'em and eat a lot of Skittles. Ricky Henderson. That's got to be on the list. Why does Ricky Henderson... He played for the New York Yankees. That's why. Tony Gwynn. It's not on the list, but that is a good-looking card. That is a good-looking card. Tony Gwynn. Because he was one of the best players. Dude, this guy looks like he would hit a home run from one state to the next. Dude's a monster. A powerhouse monster from '88. We got a #1 draft pick. Willie Randall. Willie Ansley. We got a Mark Grace All-Star, baby. That's what you want to be. Whatever you choose to do, when you got to do it, you want to be an all-star. Or even better than an all-star. Which just means that it doesn't mean anything. Everybody has an opinion. Darryl Strawberry, All-Star. Talk about a sweet card. These are brand new. We're already about halfway through. So I hope you guys have learned. Most of it's like, people talk about, like, language is mostly body language. But not the way that you would think. Barry Bonds? How is this not on the list? There's a Barry Bonds card? That is unbelievable. Barry Larkin's on the list, but Barry Bonds doesn't make the list. It's probably because Oral Herschel, we got another record breaker 88. He's not on the list because this is one of his older cards and he's already been around. And we just skipped over a Danny Jackson. How did that happen? Everything happens for a reason. No, it doesn't. Some things just happen because of no reason. They just want to be how they just want to be how they want to be. I don't know. Darryl Strawberry, Dorn Pickens, Pat Sheridan, Dawson Locals, record breaker 88. Let's get back to the cards. Mike Stanley, Otis Nixon, Ryan Sandberg, All-Star. Keith, Roger, Lloyd, David, John Moses, Kevin Gross, Mickey Hatcher, Jose Lind, Bill Wegman. That's a good looking card. Bob Boone, boom. Next All-Star, Bob Boone. Man. Bill Hatcher, Rick Russell. Alright, I have gone through so many cards. So we're going to take a 10-second breather. Comment down below what cards you're trying to find as far as collector value, as far as the value that you think they're worth and what you're buying, what you're deciding to buy. So, or ask me questions and I'll answer your questions best with the experience that I've gained because I'm a smart guy. You should watch my other videos, So, Future Star. Man, my stack of Future Stars is stacking. Billy Ripken. No, he's not even on the list. That's a good player. Oral Herschel. All-Star. I'm gonna have to start playing music in these videos. Because my voice... Yeah, most people want to talk. Like, this is a #1 draft pick, by the way. It's super clean. Dude, look at that picture, actually. What is this guy, an actor? Or a sports star? I don't know. Some people just look the part. Or sound the part. You can sound the part. Nolan Ryan. If this card grades a 10, boom, 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 boom. This is it, baby. This is it. Nolan Ryan. That's what we're looking for. This is the number second out of 800 cards. As I drop the top loader, Nolan Ryan 530 is valued at $75 in a 10. Are they selling for that? Probably not. Will you get that? Yes. Will you get more than that? Yes. You will get more than that, but it depends on the time. The timing. Knock, knock. Who is it? Alright. Let's set that aside. We are finding what we need to find. And that was a clean version of the card we need to find. Terry Clark. We got Gino Ortiz, Matt Williams, Kirby Puckett. Is he on the list? No. But he's a good player. That dude can hit. And I haven't even seen him hit. I just know he can hit. We are stacking. We are almost done. Roger Clemens, Bob Roger, Tim Walsh, Chet Lemon, Will Clark. What the fuck? I mean, excuse my language, but this is so interesting. There's a Hank Aaron Turn Back the Clock. This is the coolest card I've found in the entire set. I was not expecting anything to say Hank Aaron. Should I grade this? Usually I like to look for the values and say like if it's worth less than $10, it's not going to cover the grading cost, and then no matter what you sell it for, it's going to be a loss. And I believe that you shouldn't just grade all your cards. Like you should collect cards and then you grade the one. Man, it says Hank Aaron. Talk about it. What if that's like the only card that's ever been produced from this set, and then I look it up and it's worth much more than 10? Talk about it. Okay, we got another one. They're back to back. A Dwight Gooden. Turn Back the Clock. Those are so cool. Bet I'm gonna top load this guy up. Now I'm getting excited, as you can tell. I was looking for something special. That's just when you're expecting something and it happens exactly how you expected, it doesn't, like you were already expecting it, so it doesn't hit you. Mitch Williams, Doug Jones, forget about it. Tom Henke. But yeah, that's super cool. I'm gonna have to go through and make sure that I got something super good. And now we're about together, because we do this together. Daryl Boston, he's not on the list. Sid Fernandez, Ash Lasberg, Todd Stoudemire, Jeff Russell, Roger Clemens in an all-star. Oh my god. So cool, so sweet, so nice, so sweet, so nice. We got like 100. Ricky Horton, all-star cards, 100 all-star cards. Gary Cart, Wade Boggs, is he on the list? No. Kurt Gibson, this is one of my longest videos I've ever just stood here and talked for. And actually it's not, but it's feeling super long because I'm doing the exact same thing. I'll let Bo Jackson. How is Bo Jackson not on this list? Dude, it's a Bo Jackson. I might have to set that aside because it's Bo Jackson. Damn, what if I look it up and it's like a $12.50 card? If you want these cards, you get a Bo Jackson, because I'm not going to keep it. It's not on the list of cards that I've looked up and said these are the most valuable. George Bell, record breaker 88. Boom, 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 boom. Rich Gossage, Johnny Ray, Von Slott, Greg Brock, John Simmel. Yo, Turn Back the Clock. These cards are going to be worth something. Why? Because it's like a card within a card within a card, because it has the shaded border. Something to that effect. If you know, you don't. If you know, Alright, this is just becoming fun now. I don't even know if this is worth the value, but I'm having fun doing this, so keep doing it if you want to do it. Okay. Keep doing it if you want to do it. Another turn back the clock. Why are these cards getting to me? They make me feel so good when we find the cool cards. Because it's like, boom, you win. Sure, it was already sitting there before you opened it, but now you win-win. Turn back the clock. Give me all the turn back the clocks. Alright, this is the last of the last. Let's see if we recognize any more of these names. Set that aside because it's a record breaker. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Wow, this was so worth the value to buy and open. I'm having so much fun doing this. Okay, Greg Olson, super cool because it's a #1 draft pick. That's how I know. I don't really know who he is. I don't know how he played. Mark Lewis, #1 draft pick. And wait a second, we have another stack. This can go on for another minute or two. Mark Lewis, because there's more stacks. And what's okay. You can see that stack. They're everywhere. Where are these 3 cards here? You gotta stay organized when doing this stuff. You gotta stay organized. To know which RJ Reynolds, to know which Mark McGuire, Rob, great player. Jose Franco, great player. Harold Rank, great player, good player, good player. Jose Ubre, is he on the list? I feel like I've skipped a couple of these listed cards that were supposed to. Oh my god, no way. No way. Tony Oliva. Wow, dude. Speaking to the cards. This card's going away. Welcome to the world. Welcome to the world. Caudell Washington. What a name. Fred. John Selby, Eric Davis, Dave Millett, Tom Blair, Jim Presley, Barry Larkin. Dude, he's on the list. We're going to top load this. This is the number 7th most valuable card out of the 89 set. Barry Larkin. A lot of people remind me of this card, and it's a card that I cherish because there is no reason. It's just a very, very nice card. Wow. I have completely sorted 800 of these. This should be a PSA 10 as well, because whenever I open new cards, I just assume they're going to be 10s. And then when they come back at 8.5, Don Mattingly, wow, to round it off. We have 10 more cards and we found a Don Mattingly All-Star. Tell me about it. Last but not least, the Red Sox leaders, because you are a leader. Of gold. There we go, baby. 800 cards. If you want these stacks, let me know. You can have them. And this is a stack of every single record breaker and future star card. Got about 50 of these. What are we going to do with them? I have no plans. Let's get this Gary Sheffield future star. Let's top load all of them. That's probably what the next best thing to do is to top load them. And I'm going to be making more videos, so don't think by any means this is the last video about cards. I enjoy this stuff, and I help you because I can answer your questions if you need help. Here for you, and watch my other videos. Hope you learned something. Rewatch this video, and see you at the top. Jake's Wealth. Thank you.